All right, I want to do a quick example showing an application of the normal distribution. So for this problem, assume that the random variable x is normally distributed with a mean of mu equals 50 and a standard deviation of sigma equals 11. Compute the probability. Be sure to draw a normal curve with the area corresponding to the probability shaded. So we want to find the probability that x is less than or equal to 40. So whenever we're going through and we're talking about drawing our normal distribution, so pretend that this is a beautiful bell curve. In the middle, that is going to be your mean. So our mu. So we've got 50 in the middle. And then we have that x is going to be less than or equal to 40. So 40 is to the left of 50. So we'll come over there and label 40. And then if we want the area less than or equal to 40, then this is the area that gets shaded. And that is going to correspond to B. And now let's go through and actually find the probability that x is less than or equal to 40. So to do this, I'm going to use my calculator. We're going to end up using our distribution. So we're going to go to second vars. This gets us into our distributions. We're talking about our normal curve. So we're going to use number 2, which is normal CDF or normal cumulative distribution function. And now with our normal CDF, you're going to enter in the lower bound, the upper bound, the mean, and then the standard deviation with a comma separating each of these four things, and then you close parentheses. So you may be wondering what the lower bound is, and it could be tempting to put 0. However, remember that this technically is going on forever. We just can't really see it, and it's really, really close to touching that line of 0. So we're going to enter in a large negative number. So I enter in a negative, and again, there's a difference between a negative and a subtraction sign. So negative is the one in parentheses underneath the 3. So negative, and I enter in just several nines. So there's my big negative number, and then my upper bound. So whenever I'm looking at my shading, I'm going from a big negative number up to 40. So 40 is my upper bound. The mean is given to us of 50, and the standard deviation is given to us of 11. And again, separate everything by commas, close parentheses. We hit enter, and we're getting that the probability that x is less than or equal to 40 is 0.1817. So we're going to round up, and that's going to finish off this problem. For some of you, you may have a different view whenever you go to normal CDF, where it actually asks for lower bound, upper bound, mean, and standard deviation. You would still just enter in the information the same way.